think about the problem you are facing, and then you can work from backwards from there to see how the problem can be solved. If you want people to remember you, make sure when you meet with them, hear their story instead of telling yours. It's not
Yeah.
one of the places where you get an ROI right away, but when you
Yeah.
get to meet people, get to know them
Yeah.
over a period of time, relationships get developed, and you basically
Yeah.
go your way through it. Be part of the system instead of being out of the system. It
Yes.
gets you recognized, you feel much more accomplished, and your
Yes.
natural networking skills come into play. Natural aptitude without formal education has taken people much further in life than formal education without natural aptitude.
Hello and welcome to another fantastic episode of Pitch Cafe podcast. Today I have with me a very special Silicon Valley veteran, I would say, somebody who is making waves in the field of artificial intelligence. He is from the IIT startups, the very prestigious community which has upheld India's baton throughout the world as a world leader in technology. So, if you want to know all about artificial intelligence and the IIT startups in Silicon Valley, there is only one person I can think of, and that is Tushar Kant. He has been part of several communities in the Bay Area, including the Global Artificial Intelligence Forum, which has got a lot of IIT alumnus backing it. Also, the Indus Entrepreneur, the marquee TieCon conference, which brings in worldwide entrepreneurs to Silicon Valley in the Silicon Valley startup ecosystem, gives them a good amount of exposure to everything Silicon Valley. Without further ado, let's bring on Tushar Kant. Tushar, welcome to Pitch Cafe podcast. Truly an honor to have you here.
Thank you, Vida. The pleasure is all mine.
Awesome, awesome. So, Tushar, I have 200 things in my mind I want to ask you. But first, who is Tushar Kant and what makes him such a maverick, such a leader in so many areas related to AI and startups and Silicon Valley?
Thank you, Vida. So, I, like most of the people in Silicon Valley, come from a simple middle class family in India, growing up near Calcutta and then Bangalore, and did my undergraduate from one of the IITs in India way back in 1997. My undergrad thesis advisor was an ex NASA research scientist who introduced me to two things: artificial intelligence and Bhagavad Gita.
Mm.
And his recommendation brought me to United States to do a master's here, again in artificial intelligence, funded by US Department of Defense. Worked as an engineer for 6 years at Intel and Sun, and that's how I relate to the engineering community very well.
Mm-hmm.
And then took a break, went to New York, did a full-time MBA at Stern School of Business, and became an investment banker on Wall Street, and then worked in private equity. So I understand the financial services and how to build business, working with people at CXO level. My heart was always in technology, so I came back to Silicon Valley. I've worked at a multitude of firms across the ecosystem: VMware, Facebook, Dell, Twitter, and Amazon Web Services, helping them build multi-hundred million to billion-dollar businesses in cloud computing and artificial intelligence. Very engaged with the community. I'm the co-founder of Global IIT Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning Forum, one of the early members of IIT startups where we have coached companies. And I've been very active with our organizations like TIE, which I have been associated for 8 years. So, it has been a pleasure working with the community on the cutting edge of technology, working with the IIT community, and happy to be always there to give back to the community. Thank you, Vida.
Awesome. So, Tushar, super exciting journey. Let me ask you, you've been in the Valley for so many years. What are a few top three trends, I would say, you are beginning to see about cloud computing and artificial intelligence? This is where people are double clicking to make money. The cloud and the artificial intelligence, you've been there, done that. You've got the labels, VMware, the GEs. You've got several other companies here. I'm looking at your portfolio. So tell me, what are the top three trends? Intel, Sun Microsystems, my God. And also, the banking side. So what are the top trends?
This is a very interesting question, and I have a very easy way to answer, and people can get the details. I am, along with being one of the advisors to the TieCon leadership team for TieCon 2023, I'm also advisor to the AI track for TieCon 2023.
Mm-hmm.
And three of the core panels that we have basically aligned and we have basically structured exactly talk about the three top trends in artificial intelligence: generative AI, ChatGPT, and related technologies, which are making a lot of waves. That is essentially about basically building large natural language models very easily and putting it with an interface that anybody can use it and get the benefits of the whole AI technology very easily with a very simple interface. That's one thing. Number two is something called MLOps, which is machine learning platform as a service. There are a lot of people who want to build their platform, want to build their products in artificial intelligence and machine learning. And the whole area of ML ops, which is basically DevOps for ML, is an
Yeah.
amazing area where customers or data scientists can build their solutions very easily, leveraging the whole platform, starting with Amazon SageMaker, Microsoft Azure, or HP Azure MLOps, multiple different products. And the third area is application of artificial intelligence for customer experience and customer success.
Yeah.
It's a new area which is revolutionizing the way B2B industries have been run. Three top trends, and we have panels for all of the three in the AI track for TieCon 2023.
Fantastic. So you're saying if people want to know about the top trends, they might as well attend TieCon 2023. It's just happening on May 3rd, 4th, and 5th in Santa Clara Convention Center in Silicon Valley. All right. So what about people who cannot attend in person? Are there any remote options where they can log in and get a peek into what's happening?
I'm pretty sure they will have YouTube videos of the sessions later on. But I would also say that these areas of generative AI, ML ops, and application for AI for customer experience and customer success, there's enough literature out there, enough videos that you have. The key thing which I'm going to basically advise you is think about the problem you are facing, and then you can work from backwards from there to see how the problem can be solved. And I'm certainly going to make a quick pitch, not a call to action, but pitch, that if you're an IITian out there, you can always join our global IIT Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning Forum. Just send me a LinkedIn invite, and I'll figure out a way to send you an invitation to join us. Active community of 1,700 IITians across the world, across every major industry, across every major geography. So there are a lot of different opportunities for you, both to learn during TieCon, but also have continuous learning over a period of time.
Fantastic. So, so much about TieCon's AI track. So, Tushar, let's tell people what is TieCon and how did it come to be? Why is it so important? Why is it so exciting?
30 years back, a group of people decided to basically start holding an entrepreneurship conference in Silicon Valley, one of the first major initiative by Indians to come together. And over a period of time, it has become a show of strength, both by the Indian community in particular, but the entrepreneurial community in general in Silicon Valley, where they bring in thousands of people across the world to showcase and discuss about latest trends in technology, renowned speakers, opportunity to network, and it becomes a hub where attending TieCon is like basically getting a lifetime experience. Some of us have been attending it for a long period of time. That's what makes it unique in terms of getting content, learning, networking, and also basically having a great time, having fun with the gala dinners and other entertainment events. It's an amazing experience, which I would call a mix of professional and personal satisfaction.
Fantastic. So if you're a startup founder or a entrepreneur, you want to be a startup founder or you want to keep up with trends in technology, TieCon is the place to be. For me personally, when I started coming to Thai about in 2017, 2018 timeframe, I had come out of a job and I was on my own and I was looking to network. And one of the first questions I thought for myself was, what are the trends out there which are hot? How do I know about them? And TieCon was a place where I got all the information. Any particular field, what is the latest technology, whether it's healthcare or computing or manufacturing, I knew TieCon had some answers and I did meet people. So it's a very validating kind of environment. So with that being said, what is special about TieCon 2023?
It's the first in-person event after almost 4 years. Since 2019. So it will be a good chance for me to reconnect and meet personally with hundreds of people whom I have not seen for years. And typically TieCon is a place where sometimes I meet people once in a year across the industry spectrum, from venture capitalists to industry executives, friends, alumni, entrepreneurs, everybody. So it's a great chance to meet some of our people with whom we wanted to network and connect. And our ticket price is typically dirt cheap. In few $100s, you are there for 2.5 days.
Yes.
Heavily subsidized by sponsorship. So strongly request everybody to register and come and attend the event.
Yeah. Also, Tushar, I learned a lot by volunteering. There are so many volunteer opportunities. I used to help with badging. I used to help with room registrations for people who are coming and staying here to attend Thai. All over the world, people come just to stay here 3 days and to attend Thai. So I was helping there. Because of that, I got passes to attend several talks. And that's like a really awesome perk TieCon has. If you're a volunteer, you get access to these amazing tracks. Tell me a little bit about the roundtables and mentor connects. What should people expect from there?
Right. I have been myself a part of Mentor Connect for multiple years, starting from 2019. It's an opportunity for you to choose the mentor that you want over lunch, where you can meet with some of the known figures and based upon your interest and their availability.
You were the AI mentor for me. I always looked out for you. So I
Absolutely.
used to listen to you more on stage and in events. So definitely you were the mentor I looked out for among other
Absolutely.
mentors. So yeah,
Absolutely. And I'll be there this year as well in Mentor Connect on May
fantastic.
5th. So it's an
Fantastic.
opportunity for you to basically get to know people, get to know them. And it builds a kind of bond in the sense that people whom you meet over Mentor Connect, you develop a special connection with them over a
Yes,
period of time. And
absolutely.
it's a very good way of giving back to the community.
So Tushar, do you do panels as well? And the AI track this time, are you doing any panels?
Typically, when I used to be a track chair myself, I used to organize panels and sometimes participate in them. In 2018, I did a fireside chat with President of VMware, Sumit
Wow.
Dhawan. In 2019, I was with a major venture capitalist with whom we had worked. This year, since I'm one of the key leaders, members of the leadership team, I've left it to the track chairs, very capable people who are organizing this tracks, and they will probably be part of the panel. I certainly will be in the room doing the AI track, meeting and working with people. So that's the way it is, and we just strongly encourage everybody to join us.
What else is happening outside this exciting AI track? I know AI has been hot forever now. Always it's crowded, oversubscribed. What else is happening outside AI track?
So we have multiple other tracks in the area of cybersecurity, cloud computing, healthcare, manufacturing, supply chain management, Web 3.0. Every field which is having an impact on the economy or trends that are kind of having disruption in the economy is being presented. You'll be amazed at the quality of track chairs we have for each of these
Yes.
tracks. They're
Yes.
industry veterans who are
Absolutely.
basically, giving their time and
Yeah.
effort to put something out there for the community
Yeah.
selflessly. And that's what makes it such a special event.
Fantastic. And also, not to forget the VC Connect, the most sought after VC Connect round where you become face to face with these Silicon Valley angels who are hiding, otherwise, you don't have access to them. They're
Exactly,
out in
right?
the
I
open.
mean, think about entrepreneurs who want to basically raise money. Not only they need to make connections with people, they also need to understand the thought process of venture capitalists, how they think, how they
Exactly.
basically work with it. I'll give you a very specific example. Naveen
Uh-huh.
Chadda, who heads Mayfield, in one
Yes.
of these talks or panels, he made a very interesting point. He said, people love to pay for medicine, not for vitamins, which means you need to figure out painkillers are not vitamins,
Yeah.
which gives you a very good idea of the kind of thought process you need to have when you want to start a company. They're
Yeah.
all beautiful things which are out there, and we love
Yeah.
to basically work with people.
And a lot of people come to TieCon for the first time. What is your, like top three hacks for new attendees? So when I came to TieCon first time, somebody told me, business cards don't work. You have to go beyond that to establish a relationship. What is it that you do to be memorable to the other person? That was the one thing which remained in my mind, and I followed it through and through. Second time when I went, they said make a lot of notes, and I did. So this time, if somebody like me 4 years ago, if a first time attendee is coming, what is your
I'll
mantra?
I'll give you a very simple mantra for the rest of your life. Okay. If you want people to remember you, make sure when you meet with them, hear their story instead of telling yours.
Oh, very good.
Everybody has a story they're dying to tell.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Make sure you hear to their story. And that's
Wow.
the way you connect with them. Now, in that story, you can basically bring in your own stuff also, and people are willing to understand. When I
Yes.
asked you are from which part of India you are from, and you said Bangalore, and then we had a very nice discussion of different neighborhoods. I did mention where I lived as well.
So it's a
But the
personal connect. Yeah.
right, and be genuinely interested in people,
Yeah.
because it's one thing which you cannot go wrong with. And second, to get the most benefit of TIE is
Yeah.
to be open to learning. So I always tell people, if you want to succeed in life and do new things over a period of time,
Yeah.
your learning curve and your desire to meet with new people never goes down. If you keep on meeting new people and keep learning, you'll always be doing good.
Fantastic. Such an amazing piece of advice. I mean, I could not have gotten better advice. So now I know what to do. Not only be a good storyteller, but more importantly, be a good story listener.
It's an old saying of Dale Carnegie, who wrote the book How to Win Friends and People. People who are good listeners are typically considered to be good talkers. I have a very interesting way of thinking.
Oh, yeah, I know. That really opened up my mind to a lot more things. So, on the note of being a good listener, amazing, solid, strong message to all your attendees. Is there anything as a wrap up note you want to tell the attendees about TieCon, about registrations, about perks, about anything at all before we wrap up? Any message for the attendees?
Absolutely. If you look at TieCon and the people around this place, the website is up. We have got all the tracks details out there. And what we want right now is we want to basically encourage people to register because prices are going to go up over a period of time.
Mm-hmm.
Register for all many Connect events like Mentor Connect, VC Connect. These are the places where you can get the right seat or the right table where you want to be.
Early bird
And,
pricing.
and then come to TieCon with a very open mind, as I said,
Yes.
to learn and
Yeah.
get to meet people. It's not
Yeah.
one of the places where you get an ROI right away, but when you
Yeah.
get to meet people, get to know them
Yeah.
over a period of time, relationships get developed, and you basically
Yeah.
go your way through it.
Yes, I have developed a relationship with I in just 4 years. I feel it's like a home to me. Every year, May, I look forward to that. And last 2 years in the pandemic, they had another small road to TieCon in September as well, which was amazing. It kept us going through the pandemic. So great. So to all your attendees, this is Tushar Kant, the most amazing mentor, your go-to person for AI and technology and startups this year at TieCon and outside. Please reach out to him. So you mentioned LinkedIn. What are the other forums here available, and you want to promote more people to join?
Right. So you can always approach me through LinkedIn. If you are an IITian, join our Global IIT Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning Forum and IIT Startups. And I want to support something which Vidyangi, you basically mentioned. If you want to really get the best out of TIE, be a volunteer.
Yes.
Be part of the system instead of being out of the system. It
Yes.
gets you recognized, you feel much more accomplished, and your
Yes.
natural networking skills come into play.
Absolutely. It's a very feel good place to be. You feel really good after the volunteering session. You feel like, wow, I served the community. So, on that note, Tushar, what is your parting message? One thing which would be written on the board next to Tushar Kant. What is that one line?
This is a very interesting question, and let me have a quick thought. I'll tell you something which I always tell people. Natural aptitude without formal education has taken people much further in life than formal education without natural aptitude. So
Yes.
figure out what you're really good at, what you really love. Whether you have a formal degree or a qualification in it does not matter. And then pursue that passion. When your passion becomes your profession, you don't go to work. So that's the way you have to attitude. You have to take a look at it. It has always worked for me. That's what I would advise people to do.
Fantastic. On that note, very reluctantly, I want to wrap up this quick podcast with Tushar Kant. And Tushar Kant is all about TieCon and AI and IIT startups this year. Track him down, reach out to him. He's always reachable. He always responds. This is my word. Thank you, Tushar.
Absolutely. Thank you.
I'd love to have you back again. Thank you so much.